Bayou.
Mhm.
Hello.
What's up?
I didn't realize this game was out so soon.
It's not out.
Right. I mean, I saw that it was. I checked when I saw you streaming it, and you got the early. But still, I didn't think like within a week.
Oh yeah, it's out, and we're playing it. All right.
Catching a little bit of what you had going on earlier, but
Hmm. I didn't know people were gonna be coming over, so I had to stop.
The river must be close.
hmm.
Finally.
I'm
Please let
gonna,
the house be in one piece.
actually. I'm only gonna be playing this for like a hour, like a little bit, like an hour and a half at most, because I gotta go watch a movie tonight.
All good.
What is that?
Mhm.
Looks like a bug's nest.
Left trigger, right?
Maybe I could chuck those back at
It's hurt.
How do you like the actual play of it?
It feels pretty
I
good.
didn't
Um,
see much of that when I was watching.
so I went back to uh, like just kind of uh, like get a collectible while I was not doing anything. But it feels good to play. Ow! Oh, I'm doing it well. It does. It feels responsive, fluid. Um, like timing is, you know, everything with one of these types of games. So if it, as long as you figure out the timing, it does not feel bad to play at all. And it's just keeping a track of enemies, like because their animation style is so strange. Um, it can be a little difficult to see like
One,
what's
like
actually
read their
happening.
movement.
Yeah. But you can do it. It's just I have to like not think in terms of like there's going to be anticipation and everything that I normally see in animation. It's gonna have be kind of like this is up. I need to be ready in the next like moment because it's gonna happen, and I just gotta time like the 1-2 before it happens. So it feels good, and I think it's quite satisfying to actually dodge attacks and everything appropriately because it it like is quick twitch rather than like with Dark Souls, since everything is so telegraphed. I don't actually care if I dodge stuff. Um, Whereas with this, it feels better to dodge stuff. Like I never really feel like if I'm dodging things in Dark Souls, I'm doing good, like anything all that impressive. But this, I feel everything, every dodge is impressive.
I'll find something to get y'all across.
Whoa, she went far.
Um,
I can make it too.
and like I stopped right when I was given a really cool movement ability, and I'm
I better use
actually
that during track season.
pretty excited to try out the
Hmm.
new one in combat because it's a it's like a triple jump like twirl that kind of changes your arc, which is very very interesting. It makes me think of fighting game stuff. Whoop.
Looks like they made it over
Like
the
the double jump is fine and honestly quite good, uh, but that triple jump, oh boy, that triple jump, something special. It feels quite good to use it, and
All right.
yeah, I'm excited to see if I get more tech or if this is just all tutorial right here. Because the movement so far in this game has been very animated, and Hazel in particular, like just her everything about how she moves is very big, which I think is pretty cool. Uh,
Something funky about those symbols. Who's leaving them, for one thing?
I think this is gonna be a pretty good one, and it's actually only $40. Like, this is a pretty cool game for pretty cheap, and I'm glad it's not part of that trend of like $70 releases.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rest up.
that has been making me nervous about video games.
Stay safe. There's a long journey ahead.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Thank you. Gotta be brave.
I know I talked about
Quickest
it a
way to
little
the
bit. Woohoo! But the music in this game is also,
What the heck?
I don't know, it's creepy, but really like fitting, and I quite like it.
Hey, that's from our house. That's Mama's work binder.
A lot of like chorus and people
What?
chanting Hazel's name
Back
that
here
are
again?
creepy. It feels
Mama?
unsettling in a cool way.
I hate this thing.
Hmm.
It's like cracking open Pandora's box.
It also helps that like
It's so hard for me to
I'm seeing a bunch of my
not take
family
my
members in the
feelings
game.
towards
Essentially,
Hazel
it's interesting.
afterwards. I want to shield her, but I just keep pushing her away.
I didn't know her work affected her so much. She can't hear me. What was all that anyway? That felt different. No way No. She's gotta be alive.
So I collected that already.
Hello?
Let's go meet a big fish.
Someone there?
Hello? Anyone?
Who is that?
He's obscured pretty well.
Oh, thanks. Get off me.
Hey, Hazel.
Who's there?
You up here.
Where?
My salvation.
A talking fish. Nope. Ain't no way.
Oh, Weaver, like you must have seen stranger things than me. And I was so sorry to hear about your misfortunation. You find your mama yet?
How do you know about my mama?
Well, before I tell you what I know, would you mind? This gentleman here scooped me up, but he ain't been equal good about letting go. Would you kindly do your Weaver thing and help me down?
What weeby thing?
Oh, don't tease now. Sound carries underwater. It ain't every day I hear about a new weaver such as yourself. And lo and behold, with this stuff and all.
I just found this thing. Look, my house got swept away in the storm with my mama in it, and I'm just trying to find my mama before.
Oh, you really don't know anything. How disappointing.
I'm getting really sick and tired of folks being disappointed.
Oh, no, mortified to a fan, no. I just, well, you can't see strands, can't you? Like knots, tangles, thingies?
Thingies? What are you talking about?
Like strings floating in the air.
Oh, yeah.
Well then, I can teach you the rest. And a train weaver ought to be able to rescue her mama easy. I can even help you find her. When you get me down, of course.
How am I supposed to do that?
Well, it's like this, see? Our world is made of strands all wove together. Now, when something terrible or unnatural happens to a creature, the strands get all knotted.
We have two sides.
Now, this here tree went through some tribulations. Must have left his knots all over the place. All you gotta do is use your magic bottle and...
Wait. I don't have a magic bottle.
No?
No.
Well, there's an old bottle tree over this way. The sun's always glinting in my eyes from it. You could probably find one there.
Okay, so I get the magic bottle and then.
Just get it. I'll tell you the rest after. But hurry. Some folks think I'm delicious fried up with grits. Ain't healthy for a fish to be in a tree.
I need to look up for the voice cast of this game because they all got southern voices pretty well.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I've heard an accent quite. I'm sure it exists. I haven't. It's not one of the like, stereotypical ones that I think I've like heard before in things probably.
Distant ears.
Like the
Girl, you gotta go
closest,
to the bottle tree.
the closest I've actually seen, or heard for like this type of accent is kind of like Jacques from The Princess and the Frog. But he's like a much more like exaggerated version of it. His like the catfish is a little more
Yesterday I was struggling
muted,
to
I
finish my
guess.
shift, and now I'm fighting Hank.
Now we're starting to get to like the territory of that's safe to get to. Ooh, let's try it. Yes, it is. Alright. Later, Gator. How close to this?
I miss swinging on one of those for hours.
You ever been on a rope tire swing?
Um, maybe
Maybe.
it would have been a. I feel like I can remember at least one or two, but it would have been a while back.
Yeah, I mean, same. The last time I had been on a rope tire swing, I was, oh gosh, I must have been like 9 or 10.
That's a bottle tree. All right.
That's what I should know. And I gotta do a thing. And I can't kick that down a little bit. Don't code video properly. All right, let's go back. Get to the bottle tree. Okay. What I know about voodoo stuff it has been sort of displayed already, so I'm curious about some of the more esoteric things I'm seeing, because this bottle tree thing I think is
Boo what?
real.
Yeah, I saw you jumping through the air back there. Ain't no one but a boo hag can do that. They ain't gonna steal my soul while I.
I'm sorry. I need a bottle.
Yeah? Even you're not a boo hag, come up on this porch and prove it. I know full well you boo hags can't abide the color blue.
See? I ain't no Boo hag.
Hmm. Well, maybe 8. Thing is, I need all my bottles. Just for hates.
Wait, you see him too?
Barb.
Well, I ain't entirely seen one. But they bite, and they clump up around places of old pain. You know, some folks say that if you scoop up those clumps, put them in a bottle and put that bottle in a bottle tree, you could cure the pain. Hasn't really worked out for me just yet, but
Maybe I could help bottle up the pain.
that's why I'm the last person left here. All those damn haints. This part of the river's filthy with them. Ever since my brother went missing.
If you let me take a bottle, I could help.
Well, get you one off the tree then. And you're welcome to try bottling up the pain. But the roots of this trouble go deep.
Rivers in this trouble go deep.
All that mess over there looks like some kind of vortex.
I'll let you trap specific painful memories trapped in the game capture. Collecting enough of these strand fragments forms a pattern of someone's past pain at the end of the chase sequence.
Should
Okay.
check that out.
What's up?
Ooh, that's my first time hearing that, I think.
The music?
The vocals.
Yeah. It's cool, right?
Yeah, it's a little Coraline.
A little bit, yeah. It's really I organic is I guess the best way I can explain it. Like it feels like there's a bunch of people on a bleacher over there
Like
or
just
something.
a little further down the river.
Yeah. Rumors of so-called Fifelet tonight state sightings are not to be taken lightly. Our short-handed search and rescue team took 80 hours to recover the last Patine Henry. Our deepest condolences to the bereaved family in the riverbed. Please trawl the waters only during sanctioned work hours.
Oh, wow. That's terrible.
This game is... I think I'm really gonna like this game just on a merit of like I think it's gonna have a lot of cool things to say and at least tell cool stories. Patine, on my daddy's grave it's real. Telsmore been out there twice now. Said he heard a metal thunk each time you drop anchor when the lights stop. X marks the spot. You follow the lights next full moon, you bring us back our treasure. We will shit hole once and for all we do, which is these.
Huh? You couldn't pay me to go out there at night.
I wouldn't want to go out on river at night. There's oh no. There's a time me and my sister went fishing with my dad, just kind of late at night, because I think we were supposed to go fishing during the day, but he couldn't because of work, so he took us out at night. And when we went to the side of the riverbank, like on base, to catch fish. And when we went out there, we were all
Got
alone,
this bottle and
but we found a little rag like
something
near the
with
riverbank, and there's a bunch of little fish in there.
yeah. Must have been a land grab.
And so, but I was like, "Good job, everybody! Got some fish." And me and my sister were like, "Fuck yeah, free fish!" I think somebody had been using them as bait and left them, but my dad didn't keep them. But like we ended up like buying some fish from the store the other day and like cooked them, and we were like, "Yeah, the fish we caught," because me and my sister were dumb children.
Right. Well, yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I had a good time. Not mad at it at all.
We never... I haven't gone fishing in a long time. It was... I don't know, a thing with my grandpa, and then when he went, it never really... It was always catch and release, though, around in that lake.
Yeah, I mean, we've only been fishing twice in our lives. Like, that one time where we went and found fish by the bank, and then, and then there was a time in Mississippi we went fishing by the we
I
went
don't know. I
fishing
feel
right
like
on
if
the
I
way
went today, I'd be fucking just really nervous for around the hooks to like probably more than a degree than I had to be. But
yeah, I think I would be a similar like hyper cautious now where I wouldn't have been when as a kid. Because I've been like, oh boy, yeah, fishing, it's great, it's fun. Or as a kid, I would have
the way
been
people
like,
tell it, I wound up catching my first fish while everyone else was like talking about which way I should like cast the line.
nice. We getting to the point of they're all trapped. Okay. This game is getting to the point where it's more
Some nerve evicting folks. These houses can't have
esoteric.
been up to code.
Esoteric, right? Like, things are just getting strange. It reminds me of like the first time I played Alice Madness Returns. Like, you enter an area, it's kind of normal, and then things just get weirder and weirder and weirder. It's like all these giant peaches around, and the big brambles are more present here and moving. I'm excited to get to like later areas of this game where shit's just fucking buck wild. Vas-y, le bon. Fiddling one ain't half bad. It's the pool brother of his, something ain't right there. Told me how to lose his Kuyon Ken in a tragic river accident if he wants to be a respected member of our hard-working community. Ain't nothing about you lost the two brothers go for a sale, only one comes back. Claude.
What a nasty heart.
You don't want to be the one with the nasty heart. Here we can make it down there. Pretty easy. We want to go that way eventually. Got it now on here. There's the tapestry nexus. Papa Noel arrived. Yes, that's it. Howdy. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, that's cool. Well, hill's not bad. Oh. You're gonna come do it. That's hard to react to.
How's the enemy variety been so far?
We've only had the 3, but
The
I
spawner, the
basic,
ghost people, and the
yeah.
bugs.
but I'm betting there's gonna be a lot more, and I haven't even seen a boss yet, so I know they exist. I know like the alligator that was in the promotional material is like coming up soon because they keep hinting at an alligator. Oof. Okay, so we want to do this. There we go. Nope. There we go.
Not too bad.
All right. Fine enough. Let's heal up. Deal with this tangle.
That knot looks worse than the others. What's happening?
Trauma.
Benji and his brother's troubles began when they were forced to move again. Their maw thought it best for Benji, who was bullied badly for being in his own world. But Rhubarb would not forgive him for uprooting their life.
What was that? Some kind of ghost memory?
Oh, the peaches came from.
The bottle is acting funny. Ain't in a bottle. I get it now. Maybe if I fill this up, I can help Catfish.
Maybe. Oh, that's neat.
Stigma. That's gotta be the Weaver name for old pain. The sorrow folks leave behind long after they're gone.
So there's lyrics for the specific stuff that's happening in this narrative. Down.
Did they kick everyone out?
Yep. Hazel, I think your family might have removed everybody from the neighborhood.
I think so too. I feel like, again, really understand why her mom didn't want her talking to them. Really think her mom probably should have brought some of that up sooner.
Explain anything. Like you. This is probably
Like, not to be all characters should do the logical thing in a situation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be like that. I understand that people don't do that.
No. It's.
But this
sometimes-
It seems like she would have realized this sooner,
Stigma's what
right?
happens when the
Yeah.
pain turns rotten.
Unless she's been, like, away.
Damn.
Like, just not even just walking around the neighborhood and seeing the name of her mom's company on, like, the notices and shit, or her grandma's company on the notices and shit.
Well, it's her, like, her dad's... Oh, no, it is Bunny's. But, like...
Well, it seemed like her dad gave it up to be with her mom.
Yeah, and Bunny was all mad about it.
God damn.
These peaches can't be real. They're ginormous.
Thickening.
Cool.
Wow. Let's pack here. Hey. A little bit of experience points. Okay, another fight's coming up. I'm going to upgrade myself a little bit while I got some time. And push inflicts increased damage to enemies. After a strength pull inflicts.
Oh, I didn't realize you were back to streaming. I would have brought up the chat.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Weaved enemies take damage from all sources. Yeah, more damage to people who are caught is a good idea. 80 for that. And unraveling does damage, which is good. Yes. That is how we execute enemies, so that's a good thing to do. And it's just a better charge attack. Oh, just hit X when you pull them to hit them when they come in? Okay, that's good. New enemy type.
Chickens, etc.
Oh, hey, look at all the chickens. Oh,
And
no.
look at this new enemy.
Yeah, it's happening. Hi, guys. Right check to push the hurler haste projectiles back. Oh, you can counter it. Hi, chicks. How did killing Nazis go?
I will say I'm a little... I wonder...
Oof.
They're visually consistent, which is good for them, like the black and red thorn look.
Yeah. I'm glad it went good after you took
Excited
this
to
one.
see enemies that look a little bit like they're made of stuff a little different, but
That's fair.
again, it's still pretty early in the game.
We're playing South of Midnight, a game set in the South where I died. It has an incredibly cool look and really strange animation, which I think is really neat. And just... I don't know. It feels cool, and the story so far has been really... that's faster than I thought. I want to try to knock back one of these. Way too early. That's not gonna happen again. I'll deal with you now. Managing enemies in this game is rough. It's a pretty cool game. We saw it like during our showcases last year, and I'm kind of glad it was there. This and the Midnight Walk were two games that I was really, really excited about. There we go. The music in this game has been immaculate. Like big, strong horn sections, which are pretty good. That damage increase is also really good.
It's more like magical realism than I was expecting. I thought we were just going to be straight up in like a fantasy world, but
I mean,
it's like a sort of
we
like
started real, but
we have the sight to see like the magic overlaid with reality.
yes, but I think the world is getting more magical as we go, which is
Well, because it seems like things are kind of getting tangled and fucked up a little.
yes, we are weaving literal reality, and it's changing things to be weird and messed up.
When the townsfolk caught wind of Benji's difference, they started throwing rocks at him and his brother. Rhubarb was not surprised. Bad people always prey on those who stand out.
They can do that to a rat.
I'm wondering how some of the animal theming is gonna go.
There's bound to be more
Not
on the
sure.
other side of this giant tree.
This game starts off with a content warning, and it's like, hey, there's gonna be some upsetting stuff, and like, you know, the first chapter is we are getting training from our slavery ancestors who are literally walking people through an underground railroad, right? So you know, it starts off with strong, and then there's some talk about like abuse of people of different like different like neurodivergence like and stuff like that, divergencies. It's
Benji?
interesting. I think this game is going to do
Smile back then.
a lot to deal with issues, but I don't think it's going to do it in a poor way.
She looks starved.
And this like lazy jazz
Rhubarb?
band thing going on
That
is
old guy who
sick.
gave me the bottle? He looked like Benji's brother. No wonder he knows so much about Benji's pain.
Can I make that? I don't think I can. I have to go around. Yeah, I have to go this way. They're not gonna move. We're good. Headed down that way. So far, just the animation, the voice acting, everything just seems kind of top notch.
Half full or half empty. And here I believe you were brand new at this.
I barely know what filling this thing does.
Oh, you'll see. One step at a time.
Step at a time.
The giant Georgia peaches. Well, no, not Georgia.
I mean, I think we're in Nebula South. We haven't really determined exactly where we are, I don't think. We're in Prospero, I think.
Don't you have a lot of...
I don't want to deal with this. That goes through enemies. Great, good to know.
Drawn here 'cause I'm a weakling?
Okay. I'm not very good at this combat, but it's still very fun to do, and that's odd for me.
Yeah.
Normally, I want to win the game very hard.
Did you? Weren't no bears around here. To Rhubarb, it was proof that things was going to get a lot worse, just like last time. There was no escaping it.
Oh my god. What kind of person would do that? This
What kind of
Yeah.
person would bear trap a person?
bottle's almost full. Just one more to go.
Okay. Hey, the bear trap.
Ugh, nasty, cruel work.
Oh, that reminds me. There's a movie I need to finish that had an insane plot summary, and it's by the. Yeah, you know that movie about the old guy that like was he like is blind, but it's like dealing with a bunch of would-be thieves by
They must be exhausted.
training.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. Oh, wall jump on
Like
quilts.
they break into his house and he turns out to be like way worse than any of them.
Yeah, he's a horrifyingly dangerous person. So that is that same dude made a sequel to that one. That's
Okay.
cool. Don't Breathe, yes, that's Don't Breathe. So that movie got a sequel, where similar thing is like, hey, old scary guy is still doing stuff, but like I in the first movie they like made him like a crazy old guy that was like storing stuff and like used a turkey baster to like artificially inseminate someone or something like that, and it was like, oh my god, what the fuck is with this movie?
Mm-hmm.
And they made a second movie, I think, to like kind of redeem the character, I think, but you know,
Why?
good luck with that. I don't know. But the same filmmaker, I believe, made another movie that had a similar like don't do something premise. I think it's called Don't Move. And it like the movie starts with some girl, she's just out on a hike to like, you know, pay respects to like a dead, I think a family member or something
Oh, I think my sister watched that recently. Like,
like that. Yeah.
she gets kidnapped and like inject with something that paralyzes her.
Yes, that, and because so it's don't move because she can't move. So like she gets injected with something that paralyzes her, but the paralyzing thing is slowly shutting down her body and the person is chasing her. So like the movie is her getting more and more unable to move as Duder is giving her the old runaround. And then we can run that way. Okay. But I want that down there. That's what I want. Yes. I can come back around. Okay. Up. Yeah. That's how you do it, folks. Movie should have been called Move. Yeah, I think so. I just remember like seeing it going, wow, what a premise.
Premise, yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I had to fix the encoding. That was it.
Now that's cool.
I think so, Hazel. Oop. Oh, you know what I'm forgetting to do? I'm forgetting to do this. That's pretty intuitive. Uh. Intuitive or not, I do have to make the jumps. Okay. There we go. That one I can do this for. Nope. There we go. Ow. Come on, game. I landed in between. So much wasted health.
It's fine.
It is. Oh, hey, it's the big guy.
Not how they see it.
The ghost got away. Hope they ended up somewhere safe.
Likely did there, Hazel. Yeah, I remember when we were watching this on the showcase stuff. It caught everybody's attention because it started up like, I thought it was like where the water tastes like wine, and the preview thing
Because
was
there was a
like,
big sequence of that guy playing like a banjo,
Yes.
but he's all made like tree leaves and shit.
and
right?
he was super big, like it was odd, but that sort of gave away to just Hazel asking questions, and then we saw the catfish and a bunch of other strange stuff, and it was like, whoa, what's happening? I feel you there, Shix. The music is very unique. Like again, it's like jazz band, but like they're reacting to what's happening. The chorus kicks in when there's like relevant stuff to talk about, and they sing about it. I think it's very, very cool. St. Sylvan's Got Talent, calling all aspiring entertainers. It's now your time to shine. Enter to participate in our Shining Community's first annual talent show. Group and individual performances welcome. Show us what you got. Brought to you by Maya Broussard. May 15th, 4 p.m. at St. Sylvan's Community Center.
A talent show. Bet all the kids love that.
Media told me that talent shows would be a much bigger part of my life, and there was one in high school, and then I never saw another one again.
Yeah. I think I saw one at like a summer day camp.
Mm-hmm. I consumed too many things about talent shows. All right.
Walked right by a dozen hates and didn't even.
I thought lockers were going to be a big deal, but our school didn't even do that. Our high school.
Well, I blocked it for that one. What is it? Ow. That tracking is crazy. Alright. No, it's not Hazel.
When I was a kid, I thought it's like one of like I was thinking about this lately, like a stereotypical gross food of like liver and onions, but I never saw that because
Mhm.
it was just stuff that the people didn't eat that by the time I was a kid. It was just
Yeah.
stuff that like the people making the cartoon, their parents had eaten.
Like I had liver
But
and stuff.
Americans became fearful of organ meat since then.
Like I had liver and stuff my parents would make it sometime, and I actually thought it was pretty good. So like I remember watching it on TV and thinking, oh no, that's gonna be gross. And then I got it, and like I was just like, oh, it's a meat. Great, I'll try that. And then oh, it's actually decent. Like it's seasoned. We had it with like peas and mashed potatoes.
Yeah, just don't have too much of it, or you'll get fucking jaundice,
That's true. Ooh.
like Bobby Chill.
Be here. Let us limit.
Who's there?
Apparently it's somebody named Rue. Oh, it's the pig.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, shit.
Like, it'd be cool if at some point you fight. Like, the vibe I'm getting off of Rue is not that he's, like, part of whatever's fucking things up, but that he's just, like, part of nature that doesn't like you or something.
Yeah, I don't think Rue is like how to put this, malicious. Like, oh, you
Like,
don't
he's
normally
not,
go here.
He's not like the weird. He's not like the thorny things that are, like, evidence of something wrong.
Yeah, the Haints are like ill intention and sorrow taking shape. I don't think that's Rue. I think Rue is a natural thing that is just also dangerous.
Aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoop. You know what this gives me vibes of? Psychonauts, like visiting other worlds that are adjacent to
I
ours,
can see that.
but not necessarily on top of theirs. Whoop. Ha.
Definitely some of these platforming bits as well.
This feels good to do. I really want to be better at the combat than the platform personally, but that's just me. Wagga. Yeah.
Let me get out of here.
Excuse me.
Well, he's got some of the red and black there.
It
But
was
the purple,
purple,
seemed
yeah.
unique to him.
I think being immersed in that stuff maybe has something to do with it, but I think the purple is different, yeah. And he's all clearly intelligent.
I'm trying to remember other things that cartoons told me I had to be worried about, but never really came up.
Let's see.
In our school, we didn't do lockers, so I never had to worry about those.
I did
mean,
lockers
we
in
had
high
lockers,
school.
but nobody used them because there were
Mhm.
multiple buildings, and you had to keep going back and forth.
I'm not getting shit out of my locker. I have like 2 minutes to do it. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, everyone just carried the backpack.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. What the hell was that?
Those are big bottles.
Let me just get back to that fish. Yeah.
The liver thing. I had lockers, but I don't believe they actually had locks unless you bought your own. Yeah, my junior high had that. You had to bring your own lock, but my high school had lockers that were just lockers with locks. Go that way. And that leads back over there in case I can go back and do collectibles and stuff. Like that. But I'll do that later. There's the fish.
Hazel, got everything you need?
I
Sure
think
do.
that's everything.
Then hurry up and fix that tangle.
Okay, what crazy thing is about to happen now?
I assume your first time in the wheel?
I appreciate that, Hazel.
Oh, yeah. You could have warned me about the fog.
Fog? Oh, that fog. Yes, yes. Must have slipped my mind. I'm a tad dehydrated. You get a pattern?
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be so personal.
Secrets are a terrible burden. That's why I'm so eager to help. By listening.
Okay.
Better not totally
So what
trust
I have
this
to do to
fish.
help Benji so I
Maybe
can get you
not.
down, so I can save my mama.
Use that pattern to fix that big old tangle. You'll need to reweave Benji too. But first things first. Go fix that tangle.
What, we're gonna retell? Huh. Are we retelling the story so that Benji's not dead?
I don't know. That's curious because the grandmother was giving me like she left a note that said like there's strands but I can't use the hooks and stuff because I'm not a weaver, but there are ways you can change what happens in this world, and it seemed to like hint at she was trying to get somebody back, which might have been the case, and that might be possible, but that might not be advisable.
Like in tune with this fish also being like
I had to walk around real quick.
kind of cagey about the fact that this is like some meaningful stuff you're messing with.
Yeah, it like we don't know about being a weaver, and
Go inside the hollow tree.
oh my god, did you kill your brother?
Benji did it. Even when he was nailing the hollow shut, Benji trusted him. There
No,
must
you
have
just
been a moment
casted
when
a
Rudolph
Montsalati
decided
him?
to leave him there. And a moment when Benji, trapped inside that tree, finally understood. He must have cried to the heavens. Somehow the tree took pity, and somehow Benji become the tree. But he'd never forget that the brother he had loved had done this to him.
Wow. What kind of magic is that? And what kind of man would kill his own brother?
Rhubarb, come on, man.
Okay. What do I do now?
Now scuttle up on Benji like a squirrel now.
I remember my brother.
Maybe that's
Fate was so cruel. He saw things so different, branded a fool. He found trouble often, each played.
Couple. Okay. 4. Rhubarb. Herman over Longshirt Swamp Towards Business. Rhubarb is a haunted man whose fear of hate leaves him paranoid of any and all strangers come his way. His battle tree besides Forest Service is his only source of comfort. Benji was a kind-hearted boy, a little different. Folks in Prospero were not kind to him, directing their own notions and sorrows on him. His brother Rhubarb didn't handle this well. And
maybe that's why he's scared of ghosts.
probably. Catfish. Not much known about catfish. He's quite old, as evidenced by his size, and he looks unlike any catfish in Prospero have seen. Folks in Prospero have seen. Under his patchwork scales and mysterious eyes. He held spin a tail, and he took Hazel under his fin for their journey. Benji was transformed into a massive tree by the magic of the land. He enjoyed sitting in the swamp surrounded by nature and being appreciated by the animals in a way he never was in life. Josh fantastic he used peaches from his boughs year-round. That's...
The devs are listed as Compulsion Games.
Yes.
Although...
Sweet gold. He didn't know that this was
Yeah.
the end.
Compulsion Games, clicking on their name on Steam just takes me to a wider Xbox Game Studios
Was
page.
my brother, Benji his name. He saw things different. He was my shame. And I said goodbye. I said farewell. I took my hammer, my ticket to hell.
Excuse me. Benji?
The locals got angry, left traps out for him.
That's
Drew Rock started shouting his prospects were grim.
ow.
Easy to blame Benji, my mother's favorite son. For her and my family, my plan had begun.
Come on, man.
Let's play together. You go and hide in a cypress tree hollow. It was safe and dry. He trusted me fully. I nailed him inside. He thought we were playing.
That's weird.
That was a lie.
It almost looked like it got dug out of him.
He was my brother. Benji his name. He saw things different. He was my shame. And I said
Sorry to
goodbye.
be moving you around like this.
I said farewell. I took my hammer, my ticket to hell. He was my brother.
What you got, TT?
His name.
It's just a little on the nose.
Absolutely.
He was my shame. And I said goodbye.
But this, like,
I took my
to give it
I
as
don't know
much
if it's a
credit-
bad thing. It's like
like I do see it is like just saying what we know, but like I guess I'm trying to think about it in terms of you know, like folklore, like, you know, this is a song that gets sung to
explaining a thing that happened.
yeah,
Ostensibly.
like we just got told it in the game, but like this is something that gets sung, like, you know, at a party or at like a campfire or something.
Mind moving your arm a little bit so I can get up? Is that okay?
The what's it called? The Uncharted vibes are very real. I think her animations are very like big and round, I guess. Like when she jumps, her arms like flip all the way around backwards and stuff. A wound.
Taking a shot in the dark here. You'll let him go now, won't you?
This ain't more than a mud puddle. Meet me at Rhubob's dock.
Where's that fish? He better keep his...
This game might need like a patch or two.
Whoa! Pardon my mud. What'd you see? Tell me all the juicy details.
Is this entertainment for you?
Well, fish ain't got no TV.
The things I saw, I get why Mama had to wash her day off when she got home. Use up all our hot water on really bad days.
Oh, was your mama a weaver too?
Social worker.
Social worker. She never really felt like she helped enough. Do you think I did enough for Benji?
Oh, my dear. Weavers do fix things deep.
Okay.
They mend parts of your soul so ripped.
So weaving
You've
Benji wasn't
forgotten
like
they were
rewriting
ever one
reality.
piece.
It was just helping
How
a
do you
spirit
know so
move on.
much?
Mm-hmm.
Did a weaver ever help you?
Or at least like deal with
I don't
pain.
like to talk much about myself. Hop on. Oh, I'm not as slimy as I look.
Half his face does
Don't
seem
you want to find
like
your
that.
mama?
That looks like scarred on that side.
It does look, yeah, like really messed up. And like the weird light growths are.
Wait till I tell everyone how that terrible tree abducted me from my stories. And just when I was about to be desiccated, a weaver showed. As Hazel ventured downriver, her powers grew stronger. She glimpsed at past, seeing some members of Maw and others strange and unknown. Hazel was
Catfish.
perturbed by what she'd seen of a giant man tree in his heartache. But thanks to my help, she reweaved his knots and sealed his pain in a magic bottle placed in the grand tapestry. Once she set me loose, I offered her my assistance to locate her mom.
Was the catfish always the narrator?
No,
More than just
but
a
he's
gentle
been
tree
narrating
man.
now. Since chapter 2, he's been narrating.
To the flooded area where her house should have washed up.
Look at him. Hey, Compulsion Games.
You mean to tell me your mama never told you stories about critters and weavers? Oh, you're lucky I come along.
What?
His eye is false on that side.
That's two-toed Tom. Big gator. I gotta drop you off fast.
After I got you out of that tree, you said you helped me find my mama.
I ain't of a disposition to big gator snacks.
Well, me neither.
If we're gonna go on, we gotta get rid of him.
I'm all ears.
There's a church up a ways with a big bell. Go on and ring it.
You want to make him come running?
Tom can't abide the sound of bells. Some church folks once tried to dynamite him, and he didn't take that too kindly. If you ring that bell, he might skedaddle.
You better not skedaddle.
Go on now, scoot. I'll pick you up yonder after to go find your mom.
Trifling ass mudcat.
Hey, I heard that.
Bet you are.
Now Gary's on the water.
It do, but he is a trifling ass mudcat. I'm gonna be honest. I do get a read. He might not be 100% of what he be saying, but you know, he seems helpful enough.
I'm
That
wondering.
must be the church.
I said it might, I brought that up, but I don't know. I feel like he might be on the level, just not taking it seriously.
That's possible. I'm curious about
Cross.
the damage. Ooh, yeah. That's cool. I can't wait to use all of my platforming abilities at the same time. I'm curious what caused him to be part like quilted, part flesh fish. Got enough. Upgrade that at least.
Gotta move quickly now.
Oh,
That was just coming this way. Okay.
no.
Nothing. All right, cool.
Hmm?
Let's just progress.
What? No, that looked like something you should have been. Okay.
It probably
Island is the gator?
should have been. Oh, no, it is. Okay.
Okay.
There is stuff down here then. Hey, I'm not. 5 point. Yes, Hazel, the giant island is the gator. Did you not remember the giant spider that we saw during the hurricane?
Didn't you watch the trailer, Hazel?
Oh no, there's Haints back here. Alright, priority. Gotta go. Come here. You gotta go first. You did a lot of damage to me, and I can't really stop it. There.
That's all of them.
Alright. Better.
That's all, folks.
That feels pretty good, I think. Upgrade is now available. Have all available upgrades.
Roses are red. Chocolate is delectable. Easy mode is now selectable.
I won't do it. I picked normal.
When was the last time someone lived in here?
Probably not super recently, eh? Time is it? 9:30. Okay, I got like what is happening here.
Loaded mushrooms? Well, that's no fun.
That's dangerous. Oh. I missed what I needed to do there. There's a cow on that roof. How'd you get up there, girl?
Is that real?
It looks real. Oh, I should leave.
That's from the trailer, too.
Like, I can make it over there. I don't think I should, but
Looks like some sort of drawing.
This picture. I could kill a man. Something's gotta change. I feel like a thread being pulled far too taut, trying to make the world a better place. Not for me, for her. I have to keep these kids safe. I wish I could do more.
That sounds so hard. Mama must have seen some pretty messed up stuff. I struggled with just seeing what Benji went through.
I don't really need cheap viewers.
Gotta get up there and ring that bell.
All right, Mr. Crocodile.
Two-toed Tom?
Two-toed Tom. Stop stepping on it, Hazel. Let's see. Oh, the church organ. Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Everything in this game is in a minor key. And that's why it works for me. I'm gonna deal with this now, I think.
He's really explodes for combat. You know, it's probably... We're probably in some kind of New Orleans feel.
Yes.
I'm getting the same Left 4 Dead 2 music thing vibe.
And I can stagger them too. Useful. Bye.
Now I can go to the church.
I did it. That was close. And we go.
Jeez. I felt that in my chest.
Doing it. Bing bong. Oh, that's a really big alligator.
What the hell?
Hurry up! Jump!
This alligator has like no. Oh, that's so scary looking.
Well, it's like a piece of broken wood.
Yeah.
You said he'd run away.
I might have been missing four.
Catfish is a little shifty.
How does he smell? Great
Pretty
question.
bad.
Yeah.
To find them all, Hazel edged closer to the river bend where her house must have washed away. The closer we got, the more I remembered those tales about gators as big as houses. But I always thought folks were exaggerating.
You're bigger than a house.
Hazel had to cross a flooded land to reach the bend in the river, where they passed, and an old friend rose up like sunken secrets. But the terrorizing legend of Two-Toed Tom still cast a chilling shadow over us. While Two-Toed Tom might have stirred up a mess round these parts, the storm sure done far worse.
Everything that rises.
I have to let you off here.
You chickening out again?
No. You know how the water's starting to smell like pig shit? Well, I'm breathing that.
Ugh, that's nasty.
The flooding must have overflowed the hog farm sewage again. Your house might have got caught on that away, where the river bends down. But you'll have to go over Two-Toed Tom's stomping grounds to get there.
Oh, shit. Ain't there another way around?
But we was gonna have to deal with all manners of critters, darling. The straightest way to your mama is through there. And try not to get ate.
I will try not to get at.
Time to fill the bottle and deal with that giant gator.
I did see like some a wound in the gator's mouth, so it got me thinking the gator might be somebody who done got hurt.
I mean, I wonder if we're gonna get like, you know, not to be a self-parody, talking about Hellboy all the time. There's a bit in Hellboy where there's like all these spontaneous combustions around this one particular area.
From our house?
And they think it's some sort of vengeful ghost at first, but no, it's like... Because there's tons of stuff that, like awful things that happened in that area. You know.
I never thought I'd be so glad to see you. You're the only thing I have
Slavery,
left of my mama.
March of Tears,
Until I find
Trail of Tears type shit.
which I will.
And it turns out it's not the pain anyone specific who'd been there. It's
I don't believe this. And this ain't
like all of that pain just in one place itself, just burning up people who come through.
Yeesh.
I guess you didn't like being
So I'm wondering if the gator's like
Or like a bunch of people's pain.
You can scooch into small
like
places, I can't.
something wrong with the place, something wrong being done to the place itself.
And then it became a big thing with teeth.
I mean, to a weaver, to most people, it's probably just bad things that happen to them if they go too deep in the swamp.
That's fair. Press right bumper to control of crouton. Okay. Press against respect Hazel.
Yeah.
Use crouton to access Hazel's. Okay. I like crouton as a name for a little buddy.
What if I installed Voodoo Vince right now?
Well,
Do you think that would be a respectful take?
that is my room. Oh boy. You want to play Voodoo Vince right now? Is that like a thing you want to and will enjoy doing?
I might enjoy it at some point, but I'm probably not going to do it right now.
The Great Preacher Jolene, Prospero Ministry.
I'm too big. Hey, but I bet you could squeeze in there for me.
Be careful, pieces of yourself. Dispose of things like clipped hair and nails with knowledge. They can be used for both good and evil. Giving the burrow someone's hair can be used for a love spell, or even cause chaos in their life. The body holds power, even when separated.
Burrowers.
I mean, you have been seeing a lot of little... Like, the beavers keep following you.
They do. I love this little control animation.
That's pretty good.
This is Voodoo Vince. This is just Voodoo Vince, but for a
No.
modern age.
No, be kinder to it than that.
Yeah, I mean, I think Crouton's cuter than Vince, but... Look at him fucking waddle. Ah, this little guy ruled. We're going in. There's a turtle. And there's beds. Oh, they live down here. Oh. Well, if ain't something to hate. Drop crouton.
Weird little guy, but useful.
So we went to a church and rang a bell, and then the crocodile got real mad, or the alligator got real mad at us and fucked up the church. The cow's back there, and it's being menaced by a crocodilio.
I'm wondering if it's an Easter egg or if we're being followed.
That it could be both. So my guess is that this current section is tied to this church here, and the alligator actually has a problem with religion.
Not, you know.
Another man, a big thing about this game seems to be that Hazel's family has, through business means, kicked most of the fucking locals out of their alligator petting zoo. Albino gator, that's what we're seeing. That her family has kicked most of the people out of their goddamn like homes. Oh, there's just a lot of gators around. Yikes. I often... Ow, I didn't make it. Go up and do it. Damn it. I got distracted by something shiny.
Swopes. And just chuck him.
Yep.
Why?
He is a projectile. You can use him in combat.
Hurricane really made a mess of things.
Oh,
That graffiti said flood.
there, buddy. Yeah, Flood is my last name. My name's Hazel Flood.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just.
Yeah,
It looks more like it says floof, but
Floof is what we pick up for upgrades, at least. Right,
No.
What are you so excited about? You want to go in there?
I like that he makes little southern noises. He goes, "Wah!" Fucking,
yippee!
I just fucking little dude rules.
Yeehaw! Yippee!
Yeah. Let me through there. Thank you, Crouton. I appreciate it. Mighty funny.
Hazel.
Swah. On the way back, huh?
Gotta start filling up this here bottle.
Hi.
You ain't slick. I see you.
Impersonal and really
This preacher might have done something fucked up.
Yeah, and the crocodile is a
Can I get
messed
you
up
over there?
version of the Prospero thing, of the albino thing. Like over this one.
Have you seen? There's a game I backed a while ago. I haven't really had the cause to play it because I don't know if anyone else knows about it. Called Triangle Company.
No, I haven't.
Very Control inspired tabletop game.
That seems cool.
Think
You're
he's
like
enjoying that a bit
field
too much.
agents who go out and deal with things that are like warping reality in a kind of
Sounds cool.
somebody's or a group of people's like strong feelings on a particular topic or fixation on a thing or something like that manifests and starts warping reality around it according to like its own set of rules pretty much.
Mm-hmm. A
It's
strong.
making me think a little bit of this.
Fair. Oh, a thing I noticed when I was getting close to these, like when you get to the tangles, it sounds like muffled screaming as you get in closer. It's really interesting. I like that.
There's a neat look to it, like the kind of rainbow oil slicky bits.
Yeah.
Maybe I should start buying caffeine-free soda.
On account of late
Because-
night soda needs.
I really would like to drink some soda right now, but it's almost 11 p.m.
Hey, I'm gonna drink some soda in a little bit when I go watch this movie. And I should.
I mean, sure, but I mean, being out will also probably tire you out.
to some degree.
I mean, I know when I come out of a movie, I enjoy going to the movies, and when I come out of that theater, for some reason, I almost always have like a big headache.
Being out in public can cause that easily.
Well, I mean, it's not even like a public thing. I think it's more just sitting in a dark room with a big light blaring in my eyes and then leaving.
That's fair.
Enjoy food, Theo.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Yeah, Auntie Belle's live music.
Two-Toed Tom wasn't always a giant alligator. He started out as a pet of old Farmer Swoops, who'd starve his own kin so they'd behave. Tom's trouble began when Jolene Swope started earning. Old Farmer Swope knew it was a matter of time before she'd run away.
That was Preacher Jolene from way back.
Okay, this isn't something bad the church did. This is something bad someone felt towards someone in the church.
Yes. Because
But that's the sort of
family.
thing, like I'm trying to remember
church is
in
what
the
I
Triangle Company, the sort
Folks
of
be taking
cases they present
is
of
like these strong emotions. Oh,
manifesting in some way.
That's
The design of this church is a little suspect.
This is like the
What's Jolene's got to do with Two-Toed Tom?
she tried to make it big and it didn't work out. Like my guess here is that because Two-Toed Tom liked the old man, and the old man's like malice kind of grew from his family member leaving. Two-Toed Tom got bigger. Alright, gentlemen. Jote. Tasty pig.
Like
we
in
found
Triangle.
all from skin to squeal.
company, you get stuff that's like this lady moves to a trendy neighborhood but can't deal with the fact that, you know, there's people living in it, pretty much. She wants control, sort of embodied by her, you know, repeated noise complaints.
Uh-huh.
Even as people, you know, community enjoys the spaces they've made together, and it manifests as just this thing that is, like, finds people making too much noise alone and, like, killing them.
Yikes. That's a
And it
strong
involves, like, it manifests from, like, the machinery that makes the noise, like, crawling out of the wires of these arcade machines or the sound system, things like that.
Hazel! Oh, thank God.
Or a kid.
Here, let me help you inside. How did you get here?
Bo, pick me up in that flat bottom boat of his.
Oh, I've seen this one before.
Hazel, where's your mom?
Not with you, Jolie?
Not since yesterday. Folks didn't want her to leave. Some don't trust no one but her. Wait, Lacey never got home?
Oh, baby.
She was late. And then the storm, and then our house in the river, and I wasn't fast.
These are very realistic body proportions I've
Baby,
noticed for
please.
a lot of the different characters.
You can't blame yourself for that.
Despite the style being pretty cartoony.
Blood waters.
Because, like,
I thought
Miss Pearl's head
maybe
is
you got to it
gigantic
before I
compared to
could.
ours.
I'm so sorry, honey. Something big as a trailer would catch at the river bend down yonder. Lacey had friends who could have helped her. Some you might not know about.
Who?
Not my place to tell you if your mama didn't.
Then I'm just gonna have to keep on looking on my own.
Why don't you stay till we get news? You can't just stroll out, not with two-toed Tom on the loose.
You know something about Tom, don't you?
Tom used to be my daddy's pet.
You know Tom as a giant alligator?
Serving Satan, but somehow he gets his business done.
Or do you not see what we're
Folks are
seeing?
still straggling in.
I gotta find Mom.
I think she might know.
Not safe out there, Hazel.
If I was the one missing, she wouldn't stop looking. Take.
I'll pray for you then. Stubborn, just like her mama.
I have to make my way across this village if I want to keep.
I
feeling
think
alive.
she was probably a confidant of her mom's when
Right.
her mom was probably doing something like this, but maybe started keeping it quiet so that Bunny wouldn't get her hands on it.
That's true. Because Bunny seems to be a net negative.
Yeah. But you know, the idea of a place or just a strong feeling manifesting as a thing, as a mark on the world. A kid's desire for things to stop changing after her dog runs away results in something coming back that isn't her dog but tries to care for her anyway, including stifling sources of, you know, aggression towards her. A guy feeling homesick, an old game in his parents' attic starts warping a place around it, trying to call out to them.
Forgot about it.
An old man's desire for his amusement park that he poured his life into to keep going manifests in the amusement park kind of coming to life and twisting people who enter it so that they help keep it open.
Oh. So, Crouton takes over Binks.
Oh.
That is very useful. Not forever, but...
Still. Something I was playing recently where I remember I could confuse an enemy, and it wasn't that helpful for doing damage, but it was for soaking up, like, enemies attacking each other, not attacking me.
Yeah. Dog aggro is incredibly useful. Okay. Well, I can upgrade Futon. And when his control ends, it just blows up everybody around him. That's... Jesus, that's so useful.
Helpful.
Love when things are just helpful. Let's see, it's 9:57. Alright, cool. I'm probably gonna stop here soon, so I can drive on over to the theater. And then tomorrow, I have work, but I feel a lot better, so I can get to work and be there, and then I'll try to post a schedule for this upcoming week, because I wanted to play Split Fiction, but I might play this instead. This is kind of...
I mean,
work on more.
I don't remember if you played A Way Out. I know, what, it was you and B doing It Takes Two, or was that...
Yeah, it was myself and B Drops. I do want to play A Way Out at some point, because I want to play all that dude's games. I think they're quite good. New enemy type.
Nasty looking thing.
Yep, it's Slug Hank.
Slug.
Let's see. Slug Haints. A misshapen lump of haint that bursts larva haints and emits a damaging blast. It's also capable of burrowing into the earth. Just skip repairs 5 stacks. You have to burrow using weave. Oh no, we're not doing that.
Oh, shit! You can body snatch Hanks?
Yes.
I wonder if we're gonna get to call out Rhubarb for what he did, because we did kind of just leave him behind.
We did. I hope we get to talk to him again. I don't want to leave that unresolved if we can.
Yeah.
Because
Right?
we helped Benji, but Rhubarb just kind of got to live in fear, I guess. Afterwards.
Yeah, what you could maybe say. Sure. It does feel like there is just that kind of hanging thread there. But I don't know, maybe it's more important that
It's a more positive message to like, let's help, not call out in there.
Yeah.
The game is not about like...
The guy's clearly not happy, but...
No.
So it's not like we can say he like... I don't know. It's maybe it's better that like you help the victim rather than hurt the perpetrator, at least in this instance, where the perpetrator is not continuing to hurt.
Yeah. I think that's a good case for more... it's probably better to focus on who was hurt rather than the person who did the damage. Because you can focus on the redemption, but that, like, you know, that kind of makes a story about Rhubarb rather than about Benji, and I think yeah.
Well, let's see how this one shakes out.
He
Sure.
saw poor Tom, so that when Swoops rang the dinner bell, Tom went crazy with hunger.
Are you threatening Jolene?
Scared, all right. She was done being scared of what her daddy was gonna do to her.
That little alligator can't be the same one that's chasing me.
Jesus, Mr. Swoops. You were sicking an alligator on your family.
Wait.
That's why he
and
hates
that-
bells.
Yeah, well, he doesn't get him to run from the bell. He gets hungry.
Because he thinks it's dinner bell, yeah.
Bottle's only half full. I might get a better view from the top of Monarch Cotton.
That's... And the catfish was told a story about bells, but he didn't understand the context. Like, That's
supposedly.
yeah.
The
No,
jury's
okay.
still out on that catfish.
I
Oh, and
think
look at the
that's fine.
picture. Look at the picture on the wall.
Oh, yep.
Daddy's torn out.
Yeah. And she was making it big as a performer, and he was mad. Bad company corrupts good character. Mm-hmm.
I've seen rabbits.
A lot of rabbits in this
Don't know
game.
if that means something.
He certainly wasn't a good man, but I have long since forgiven him, far more quickly than I've been to forgive myself. I know I did wrong, but in all honesty, I don't know that I care. I've more than done my share of good on this side of it all. I hope it counts for something. Joe's penance.
I guess we all got regrets of some kind.
Did she?
I think she was just trying to move on with her life, and a bad actor was kept trying to drag her down into the mud with him. And she had a bottle tree to protect her.
Catfish said somebody about people from the church trying to blow up the gator.
Bo! Bo!
Where's the cow? You made it, buddy. I think you might be
Thanks for
following
getting
us.
Miss Pearl to safety. How you?
Where is he?
Right here. Dead ass asleep.
Oh.
I don't think he's getting up anytime soon. Alright.
This landscape,
It's insane.
it's hard to tell how much of what's here is actually here,
Wait, Bo, if Tom gets too close.
or how much just Hazel is seeing. Because
I-
the exploding mushrooms is definitely just her.
Yeah. That's not
It's this weird
Jesus.
blend. Like, what does this look like to other people watching Hazel do this? He just jumped on a truck that isn't there.
Like Rupar said he saw us hopping and jumping
saw
around.
her.
But
Yeah.
that's because he said he's seen like, swamp hags.
Well, he
Boo
said he was
hag.
afraid of swamp hags.
Yeah.
When Hazel actually asked him about seeing hags, he was like, well, no, but
They bite.
they're out there.
Yeah. Which ain't wrong, but I do wonder, like, because this is an insane amount of flooding for an area, even like lowlands area. Like, this seems to go on for miles.
Not a shit sprinkler. Ugh. Breathe in this stinking ass field.
That's super gross.
This seems like
Meat processing and distribution center.
Yeah. I mean, I guess maybe a pig. They could have this much pig shit, but this seems like an inordinate amount.
It does seem like a lot of big shit. Oh, let me see. Clamber. I can see the other two.
More stigma over there by the old farmstead.
Okay. We got reach the old farm. I think that is where we'll stop for now. We'll come back, do some more of this at another point. I think this game is quite cool. Actually looking forward to seeing what's going on with Jolene and the big giant alligator. All right.
Looks like y'all weathered the storm pretty well.
Tasty pig. All right. Let's see. Go in here. Oh.
Good.
Yeah.
Yawn went a little too far back.
Yeah. Got that lower,
Right.
like pain from the stretch. Is anybody online?
I might have to check this out at some point.
Yeah, please do. I think it's worth
Seems
it.
pretty solid.
I'm definitely gonna keep playing this one just for fun. I think it feels good to play even if I'm not good at it, which is again strange for me. But I'm gonna I think I'm just gonna send folks out into the void. We'll probably see you next week for more Yeek, probably some more of this and anything else that might pop up. But yeah, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming and have a nice one. Thank you for the raid, by the way, Shix. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.